Has the dream of sustained contention, sparked by last season's unexpected playoff surge, already begun to fray for the Montreal Canadiens? Just as the anticipation for a new season reaches a fever pitch, a familiar, chilling whisper echoes through the halls of the Bell Center, the specter of injury. With the crucial second-line center role hanging precariously in the balance due to an unsettling update on Kirby Dach, the Canadiens find themselves at a critical juncture. Is it time for a bold, decisive move, a calculated gamble to secure their immediate future and keep their playoff aspirations from slipping away? Could a seasoned Stanley Cup-winning veteran be the answer, even if it means sacrificing valuable pieces of their carefully constructed youth movement? The very foundation of a successful hockey team often lies in the strength down the middle, and for the Montreal Canadiens, the vision for their future has long included Kirby Dach anchoring a pivotal second line. His blend of size, skill, and developing two-way play promised to be a cornerstone. However, the latest news surrounding Dach has cast a long, worrying shadow over the upcoming season. After undergoing knee surgery in February, which prematurely ended his last campaign, the hope was a full recovery and a return to form for opening night. But according to Maxime Truman of Don Les Calices, a respected voice in the Canadiens media landscape, those hopes are now dimming. Truman's report paints a concerning picture. 5 months after his most recent knee surgery and about 40 days before the start of training camp, Kirby Dach is still not recovered and ready to play. He goes on to state, "Let's just say that the chances of Dach starting the season at the same time as everyone else is 2 months are still pretty slim, which is enough to worry those hoping to see the Canadiens make the playoffs in 2026. This isn't just a minor setback, it's a significant blow to the team's strategic planning and could severely impact their early season performance. A team that surprisingly clawed its way into the playoffs last season cannot afford to start with a gaping hole in its top 6 forward group. The urgency is palpable. With Dach sidelined indefinitely, the Canadiens face an undeniable and immediate need for a proven, reliable center to stabilize their lineup and maintain their competitive edge. In the high-stakes world of professional hockey, when a critical need arises, general managers often turn to the trade market, seeking solutions that can pivot a team's fortunes. And for the Canadiens, a compelling, albeit blockbuster, trade proposal has emerged from Heavy.com, suggesting a move that could instantly address their center crisis, acquiring Ryan O'Reilly from the Nashville Predators. This isn't just any trade. It's a strategic maneuver designed to inject veteran leadership, offensive prowess, and championship pedigree directly into the heart of Montreal's lineup. Ryan O'Reilly is not merely a name, he is a statement. A former Conn Smythe Trophy winner and Stanley Cup champion with the St. Louis Blues in 2019, O'Reilly embodies the kind of two-way excellence and clutch performance that elevates a team. He's a player who understands what it takes to win at the highest level, a veteran presence who can guide a young roster through the rigors of an NHL season. At 34 years old, O'Reilly is entering the third year of a 4-year, $18 million deal, making him a significant, yet manageable financial commitment for a team looking to contend now. His offensive production remains solid, evidenced by his 21 goals and 32 assists for 53 points in 79 games last season. This kind of consistent output, combined with his renowned defensive acumen and face-off ability, makes him an almost perfect fit for the Canadiens' second-line center role. He's a responsible player who can contribute offensively, shut down opposing lines, and provide invaluable leadership to a relatively young Canadiens core. Furthermore, his versatility means that if Dach eventually returns healthy, O'Reilly could seamlessly slide down to the third-line center role, providing incredible depth and ensuring the team remains strong down the middle. But as with any significant trade, the acquisition of a player of O'Reilly's caliber comes at a cost. The proposed deal would see the Canadiens part with a package of promising young assets, Owen Beck, Jayden Struble, and a 2026 second-round pick. For the Nashville Predators, this trade represents a clear pivot towards a younger future, acquiring pieces that align with a rebuilding or retooling strategy. Owen Beck, a second-round selection in the 2022 NHL Draft, projects as a bottom-six center in the NHL. While he spent most of last season in the AHL and recorded just 1 assist in 12 NHL games, he's a young, developing center with potential, fitting the mold of a player the Predators could integrate into their evolving roster. He brings energy, a strong work ethic, and a defensive conscience that could make him a valuable depth piece for Nashville in the coming years. Jayden Struble, a 2019 second-round pick, is a young defenseman who has shown flashes of his potential. He skated in 56 games last season, recording 2 goals and 11 assists for 13 points. However, the Canadiens are notoriously stacked on defense, with a wealth of young talent vying for limited spots. This logjam means Struble doesn't have a clear path to consistent playing time in Montreal, making him a more expendable asset for the Canadiens. For Nashville, Struble could immediately slot in as a good third-pairing defenseman, adding youth and mobility to their blue line. He's entering the first year of a 2-year, $2.825 million deal, providing cost-controlled defensive depth. The 2026 second-round pick is a valuable future asset, and the Canadiens happen to have 2 of them in that draft year, making it a more palatable sacrifice. This package, while significant, reflects the market value for a proven, impactful veteran like O'Reilly. It's a trade that signals Montreal's intent to compete now, leveraging their prospect depth to address an immediate and pressing need. Canadiens general manager Kent Hughes has consistently demonstrated a pragmatic and forward-thinking approach to roster construction. He's been active in adding talent, recently bringing in players like Noah Dobson and Zachary Bolduc, signaling a clear intent to elevate the team's overall skill level. Yet, Hughes has also been candid about the ongoing nature of their project. "My focus is more so on what we can do to build a team that's capable of competing for the Stanley Cup," Hughes stated, acknowledging the long road ahead. "The reality is we're not going to put the perfect team together over the course of one summer. We recognize we have other things we'd like to accomplish." This philosophy perfectly encapsulates why a trade for O'Reilly, despite the assets given up, makes strategic sense. The Canadiens surprisingly made the playoffs last season, exceeding expectations and giving their fan base a taste of postseason hockey. To build on that momentum, they need to address weaknesses decisively. Waiting for Dach's uncertain return or relying on unproven internal options could jeopardize their progress and squander the goodwill earned. O'Reilly provides a proven, immediate upgrade that aligns with Hughes' stated goal of building a cup-contending team, even if it means making tough decisions about their prospect pool. It's a move that prioritizes winning now, while still maintaining a strong core for the future. It demonstrates a commitment to their current competitive window, showing the players and the fan base that the organization is serious about taking the next step. The potential acquisition of Ryan O'Reilly represents a pivotal moment for the Montreal Canadiens. It's a calculated response to the uncertainty surrounding Kirby Dach's injury, a bold declaration of intent to compete, and a testament to general manager Kent Hughes' willingness to make tough decisions for the betterment of the team. While the cost is significant, the immediate impact of a Stanley Cup-winning two-way center like O'Reilly could be the missing piece that solidifies their lineup and keeps their playoff hopes not just alive, but thriving. This isn't just about filling a hole. It's about adding a leader, a winner, and a player who can elevate the entire team. The question now isn't if the Canadiens need a center, but if they're willing to make the necessary sacrifices to secure one of the best available. What are your thoughts on this proposed blockbuster trade, Fabiano? Do you believe Ryan O'Reilly is the perfect fit for the Canadiens? And are Owen Beck and Jayden Struble fair prices to pay for a veteran of his caliber? Share your opinions, your hopes, and your concerns in the comment section below. And if this in-depth analysis of the Canadiens' strategic dilemma and potential solution resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement fuels our passion for delivering the most dynamic and insightful sports reports directly to you. Let's keep the conversation going.